Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to another Rage video, where tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we return for the second edition into Megadeth's Peace Sells But Who's Buying. And if you want a recap of what Wake Up Dead was like, I suggest... You know what I think I might do? If you really want to know what I actually think, you might want to go back and check it out for yourselves. Because to be honest, you got to experience it for yourself. I cannot sit here and tell you guys what I think about it in retrospect. It's something that everybody's got, like I said, it's like that Philadelphia cheesesteak sandwich that the analogy that I made earlier. You've got to try it for yourself. With teriyaki sauce, it is absolutely... It's perhaps the greatest thing they've ever done to a sandwich since bacon. And a bacon sandwich is literally about as good as it gets too, let me tell you. So, we are now going to move on because we are going to do The Conjuring, which is going to be some 2010s horror movie franchise or something, I don't know. It's either that, Insidious, Sidious, Narcissus, and Homo sapiens sipi salis. You know, slightly that, but slightly more S's. So, does this one get an S rating, or does it get a F rating? So, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, these intros are getting more and more ridiculous. Links will all be in the description down below. So let's begin The Conjuring in 3, 2, 1, and... You know what I'm thinking of? And listen, I love Kirk Hammett, and I think Jason Newsted. I don't think Jason Newsted. Okay, hang on, let me think. No, I don't. I think Jason Newsted was in with Metallica about this time, because this was in '86. This is the same year as Master of Puppets, but this is honest. Oh my god. I think this, I'm putting that on again. I don't have the words for this. You know what's just occurred to me, ladies and gentlemen? Let me tell you, I want to tell you a little story just before we continue. You know what this reminds me of? With the state of, like, basically, I think this is meant to be Zurich or something like that in Switzerland. Everything is destroyed. Vic is just stand there over a sign saying for sale. It looks like US fighter pilots are ready to, like, nuke the hell out of Vic. And you know what this looks like? This looks like the wastelands of America from Dredd, from Judge Dredd. This, everything, and it's only just occurred to me about from the last song to this one. This looks like it was, they got the chains and they pulled this demon out of the hells of Mega City 1. This has the feel, it has the atmosphere, it has the shredding, it has it has everything that comes, because I've only just started rereading my first. I've got bollocks to this. I'm getting it out. Where is it? It's just up there. Because I don't know if I've ever told any of you guys this before, but you can keep your DC, you can keep your Marvels, especially the Marvel movies. I like them to a point, but if you really want to know what I think, if you want to call me a comic fan, give me Judge Dredd any day. I will, if I ever reach like 1 million subscribers, I will personally go out and get myself like the Judge Dredd helmet. I'll get myself a badge saying Judge Luster. I'll get like I'll buy a Lawmaster and his machine gun as well. And bear in mind, this is basically the whole of 2000 AD's year one from. I think this is like meant to be like mid-70s. I think. I mean, it's certainly drawn like mid-70s, and this is back when even 2000 AD couldn't even afford color. But to be honest, I've got you know what I mean? I wish I could say honestly that this is absolutely what this reminds me of. The only thing that might possibly go against that is maybe if I got like a giant edition of Berserk. I do have basically the entire collection of Gantz as well, but for my money it comes down to either Judge Dredd or the Ballad of Halo Jones. But Halo Jones is a lot more. It's more of an opera. It's more of a space opera than probably maybe what this is trying to convey. This is ruthless aggression. That's what this is. And yes, I have seen the Carl Urban 2012 Dredd movie. I thought that was fucking awesome. Rant over. In fact, you know what? Forget it. Oh.
You call my name, and you do the same. Claiming what is not right, right. It's time for us to kill your body and soul, body and soul. Join me in my fountains, this goes on pain. I'm gonna show, I'm gonna show.
Okay, so here's the 411, folks. We are so many. We are only 2 songs into this. Yes, I think absolutely this is possibly one of the greatest albums I think I've ever heard in my life. And I've been not necessarily round the block. I don't think I've even gone to the first corner yet. But to be honest, this is one of the fucking best songs of them all. Because the riffs are almost spotless. The transitions, it's about as smooth as shifting from second to third. In fact, guys, listen, I want to tell you something. When I drive my car, when I slow down, if you want to slow down, that is, I go immediately from 4 to second. And sometimes I will do that when I'm speeding up. But this isn't going second to fourth. This is going to second into top gear immediately. In fact, you're going from second into a completely different beast. You're unleashing this motherfucker. You know what I mean? I don't think Metallica have ever done songs about conjuring up demons. I don't think they ever will. But you know why? Because they would have to compete against this. To be honest, I think this is easily one of the best thrash metal songs ever. Possibly one of my favorite yet, because to be honest, I have yet to find a bad thing to say about this album. Not one bit. If you're a fan of the most bonkers solos, some of the hardest riffs of all time, this, or maybe Judas Priest, but this is the place to go. I could almost literally, and you know the best part is, ladies and gentlemen, there are 6 more songs to go. So there's more to enjoy. More fun for me, I suppose. Oh well, someone's got to do it. So anyway, and I really did like the reference to Mephisto there. It's meant to be in reference to Mephistopheles from Faustus and all that. You probably up to speed on that. So I hope all of you. I'm only going through this because my camera's like 2 minutes of recording left. So I thank each and every one of you guys for this reaction to The Conjuring by Megadeth. Please make sure to leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below, because we want to know what you guys thought of The Conjuring 2. Make sure also to like and subscribe so you get daily updates and notifications on when my videos come out. It's been such a long time since I've had to say that. And I will look forward to seeing all of you guys again in the next video. Take care and see you in a bit.